Hi everyone, this is day 2 of Love Week, and this is Keila Calver from cleverpacks.co.uk, and I want to share with you another very simple, very quick project, but I am telling you, the paper does everything. It's just so delicate. This comes from our spring and summer catalog, and it's Sending Love. It has a number of patterns. It's about 12 different patterns, and the combination is real red and whisper white, but you don't have to add much to it. I said I want to do something with it, but I didn't want to add anything to it. And we have two actually pages, two suites in our catalog that is all about love. One of them is Falling in Love, which is very delicate in pastel colors, but I'm using the lace dollies like I used actually yesterday. I'm kind of in love with it. The great thing about the lace dollies is one side they are whisper white and the other side is very vanilla, so I can use it with both suites, so both Falling in Love and Sending Love. And as our week is about love and all preparations for Valentine's Day, I'm gonna use the other suites today with the stamp set. I'm not using the die set with this in this case, but if you buy the die set with the stamp set, you can actually get the bundle with a 10% discount. So have a look and let's do it, because it's so simple. I wanted to keep on the real red as a main color, and I love this one. I don't know if many of you know, but my first language is Portuguese. I'm Brazilian. Half Brazilian, half Portuguese, and there we go. And you can find so many different languages. I could identify about 12 here. Some of them I can't understand. I would just guess is Russian and Japanese, the different ones that I couldn't find. But I could find actually love, which is amor in Portuguese, which is amor as well in Spanish. So yeah, we share a few words around. This is so simple. This little box, it's not a little box, a bag actually, it has very little scoring because we want to keep the roundness of it throughout. So I'm gonna show you. It's a very simple, I've seen it done before, but this is my take on it. I'm just gonna take my hit my simple scorer. We're gonna use the full sheet of paper, and because this one did matter, because I wanted the hearts to be upwards, so this is the right way. So what you need to decide is which way do you want to do your pattern. There are some patterns that you can actually be upside down and be all right. In this case, because I wanted to be up like this so I can read what's written, I'm going to start turning 90 degrees to the right, clockwise, and I'm going to score 1 3/8 of an inch. Okay, this is the bottom part that we're going to do. Now, with this score on the top bit, so now I'm upside down, I want to score 1 3/8 a few times here, but on the last one, just up until the score line. That's why we do the first sideways. Okay, so now I want 1 3/8 to the score line, so you stop. 2 3/4, 4 1/8. Now 5 1/2, I'm gonna go all the way down. Okay, so here we have all the scoring need. It was done because I just needed to score all the way down on the flap that will glue it on the side. So that was all the scoring that we need done. Let me just put it away and get my bone folder and actually just burnish all the score lines. And this one don't need burning now. We just need to cut. Well, need to go all the way to the first score line, or the only score line on this matter, and just cut it through. How cute is that? So little effort to get something So you have the buns, and this one you need to eliminate. So we're gonna cut this last small rectangle off. Our goal is to leave as without crease as possible this area here, the top bit. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take a little bit on the other ones, on the ones that are not gonna be the front of our box. So let me just decide where is the front, which is this one here. And so skip this one from doing a little bit of trimming in it, just so it doesn't actually affect how we're doing. I don't like when I glue the bottom bit and then afterwards you have to be trimming down because it's kind of moving around when you glue it. So there we go. We're gonna trim. The only one that is completely straight is the last one. Okay, let's just get this out and get some glue. I'm going to use my fast fuse for this one. So here, I just need to add the fast fuse in this area here. And now I'm going to bring this bend here. You're going to feel a little bit of resistance because you don't have any score lines in this area. But here we have, it's more like a pocket. And now I want just to close the bottom part. So identifying this is the top part of our box, the only part that I'm gonna put glue to. So I'm gonna fold this in and just add fast fuse to the last tab. I'm just getting my bone folder. You can actually fit quite a lot here. It will fit a couple of Ferrero Rocher, or you can add little mints to it. But in reality, now you have it ready. This is done. What we need to do is to create now the stamp. I've used Versamark, but with real red in it, so you can actually, if you can see it, it shines as it moves. It's just a little detail to it. Let me just get all in place for you. This tab is just an inch wide, the tab that I use. You can either use to cut the V, the bunner, the triple bunner maker, or you can actually just do it with the scissors. I'll show you, it's really, really quick. This little Seal with Love stamp set is really good because it has very tiny, tiny details. And I'm gonna use this one. And I chose a really small block as well. And let's say Hugs and Kisses, which is the same one they use for this one. I could have picked a different stamping block. This is block G. Yeah, it fits perfectly to what we're going to do. So how I do this, we don't have a real red embossing powder, but we can still get the same effect by using the clear, in this case, if we start with Versamark. So the first thing that we do, we use our embossing buddy to actually just clear all grease that we could have left in the paper. Then we use the Versamark, and the Versamark will not spoil your stamping pad. And now, after you do this, you actually come and stamp on the red. Make sure you ink well your stamp, because that will make a difference. And I will say to you, go halfway. I always leave way more space than I needed, simply because I wanted to cut using the punch. And for that, I will end up cutting the stamp that we've just done it. With this, I'm just close this. The Versamark will hold it for a little bit so we don't have to panic. And I just need a piece of paper to do my, forgot about this one. Just using a simple A4, put in the middle so I can actually get it back into the bottle afterwards. There we go, all done. You can see it's gonna go very matte and lighter shade of the red once you do it, if you have not stamped an embossing powder before. Let me just put this to the side. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna use my heating gun and I'll come back in a second. So here we are. If you can see, it's very shiny and it gives an extra detail to it. I'm gonna use my triple punch burner. I just needed to put it, and it will slide because this is an inch and a half, and 2 inches. So if you actually put it, it will always gonna be right straight in the middle. Just need to cut, and we still have. And I will just wait until I get to where I'm gonna add to cut it actually. Let me just put it out. The last 2 things that we're using is this little bowl paper clip to hold everything together. And we are going to use, as I said, this lace dolly. And again, just be aware, because I want to, this is very vanilla. I want to use the Whisper White to match with everything else that we're doing. And just clear everything else, because now it's just to put it together. And I have also used this Rio Red satin stitched ribbon. And we just need a little bit to put it on the front. Just the attention to detail. They're so delicate. Really like these ones. I have been very vanilla as well. So if you're using a different paper or doing a different project, they have quite a number of colors for this satin stitch ribbon. So the only thing you're gonna have to do is to fold this in half, just matching it is symmetric, this pattern, so you don't need to stress too much. It's easy to find where is the half point of it. So we now have a half moon. Into place. And I wanted to decide where I want to go with this ones, how far I want to go down. That's it. Let me just get a little bit trimmed. It's always easy if you leave it. And I always use my spare bits. This is our paper clip, and you can get a quick effect, an effect quite quickly with these ones by simply adding layers to it. Let me just get the paper clip now in place. Put the wrong side. Let me go. Yes. So now I have the bowl right in front of our little bag. If you have a look, there is 48 pages inside of a pack of paper. So you could actually do 48 of these little babies if that's what you're looking for, a party or for an event. I'm gonna put all the details on my blog, and I hope you enjoy it. Come back. We have 1 video per day this week. This is just day 2. I hope you enjoy, and happy crafting. Bye.